Hello there. This is Isix with VoidExpanse. This is a game that I was made aware of thanks to that Lathrix fellow. And you should go check him out if you haven't already. And I have to say that this kind of got me really excited, to be honest. If you've been with my channel, since like thousands of years ago, you might remember I had a go at a game called Escape Velocity, which is a game I've loved for many, many years. Sort of a top-down space combat with missions sort of game. Sort of the space fighter format. This game is very similar. You have a little spaceship, you look at it from the top down, and you do missions. So, after watching some people poke at it for a little bit, I was like, I want to try this up for myself, and, well, I need to make videos somehow, so might as well do it as Let's Play, yo. I don't know how far I'll get into the game, but let's give it a try. Shall we? Single player. Let's create ourselves a whole new universe. A universe... alright, that's the world. Oh, I guess we're creating a world? Let's call it... Dragon... No, that's too self-aggrandizing. I know. Denmarken. Because why not? We're gonna make a huge galaxy. And we're gonna make the seed... Friendly... people live here. Because that's obviously going to be the case, right? Now, there is several different difficulty levels. I'm probably just going to go with normal because, well, it saves a lot of time, to be honest. Now, there's the semi-hardcore where you basically, when you die, you lose your ship. You have to basically start out from scratch. And normally you don't have to do that. You just take a penalty of your money and lose all your cargo. And, well, it's still bad, of course. Then there's hardcore, permadeath. Not today, guys. Maybe if I have a second go at this game, maybe. So, let's go ahead and get the game started. Now, it has to create the galaxy first, and I did go for the largest galaxy size, I think. So, you know me and making sure I have, something to drink. Now, I will be playing as male this first game, because why not? And there are several different classes you can sort of choose from. Ow. And each one of these sort of has there's... Back up there. Your character has skills, and these skills can start with a bonus for these different things you start with here. Adventures are sort of the miscellaneous, not really focused type person. You don't have advantages and are somewhat weaker compared to other classes, but they are free from any constraints, allowing them to pursue any path they choose. Which I'm actually kind of tempted to go with. Yeah, let's go with adventure. Let's randomize the face a little bit here. All these people look too... Well, they're fairly... Oh. Okay. I like those glasses. We're going to start with that. Background. Oh, wait. He's going to be in an industrial area. There's only 3 faces here. We're going to go somewhere in the middle. Close. There we go. And his eyes, can't actually see them. Let's go ahead and turn off accessories, maybe, can we? Alright. What looks good here? There's only 5 choices. Which one looks most like a grizzled old cop? This one. This one, certainly. Eyebrows. Yeah, there we go. Nose. Yeah. Nice. Hard nose. Yeah, he's gonna be scowling. And the hair, I might just leave as that. Of course, the mohawk's pretty cool. Yeah. He's gonna be a greasy guy. And beard. Definitely some scruff. Or that works too, I think. Definitely going for the sunglasses. Just call me Space Miami Vice or something, I guess. Alright. Let's go, yeah, I want to create this character. Our crazy adventurer guy. Now we're getting all our universe set up, I guess, at this point. Putting ourselves on a ship. Getting our initial set of lasers together, I guess.
Control system online.
Welcome to VoidExpanse, and there's a bunch of tutorials here, and I will, I guess, skip through them pretty quickly here. Ooh. Ooh. Moving our ship, yes. Most important is pretty damn important is the cruise mode. Allow your ship to move very fast when you are traveling long distance. Activated by the letter C. So basically it's WASD with the strafing. Also, you can sort of pan to the sides and things like that. And if I go too far up, yeah, the little menu comes up. Speaking of, yes, I'm recording. Good. Now you know my secret, guys. Alright, if you want a quick reference, hit F1. Got it. Alright, hit space to pause. And turn my ship. Go backwards. I can hit cruise mode. Now I'm going like, ah! And now there is, you know, momentum here, so if you're not actively, I guess, accelerating, you can turn your ship like that. You can, like, shoot off this way if you like. Or you could back up and then go like, wee! And be all like, wee! Anyway, so we got a mission or something like that. Quest journal. Quest log. Here you can examine all your conduct after quests and things like that. And history and... Got it. So we want to talk to Joe. Well, what's up with Joe? I bought an old civilian shuttle and finally left my home planet. I'm suddenly bred again, too. However, it won't take me far. I should head to the nearest space station and look for One-Eyed Joe. Not to be confused with Cotton-Eyed Joe, his kind of douchey brother. I've heard he's helping beginners figure out how things work. He should be inside the station on one of the decks. Oh, let's show on the map. Oh, here's the system map. Got nav points and things like that, and I might, like, read this stuff more closely later. I don't want to bore you with the things here. So we're here. We got the Ganges 2. We got, I guess, a warp gate or something like that. We got ourselves a Talk to Joe mission. We got some planets. Some sort of star, I guess. To another thing. I guess these are like spaceships flying around here. So it's actually like keeping track of everything in the system, which is crazy. Also, there's apparently some bad guys here. Get me out of here, guys. Let me dock with the space station. Oh, it's been ages. Okay. He'd have to dock. Get me out of here. Okay, we're loading up the space station. Hopefully the space station won't be destroyed while I'm here. Great. Yeah, great. You just docked to the space station, man. Here you can do many things, like, I don't know, particular on this space screen, you can refuel or repair your ship, or dock back to space, or something. Oh, I don't know why I decided sarcasm was the best way to go here. But the first mission is talk to Joe, and can refuel. Alright, 13D removed. Haha, 13D. So Dex, here you can meet different people who are currently on the station. You can click on their portraits to talk to them, but everyone will be ready to give you a task, but there are many different people in this world who will be interested in your help. You can pay attention to their faction. It is displayed on a small icon of the portrait. Their factions will treat you differently. Yes, That's what happens when I have a game where I have to read a lot. I just start doing the voices again. It's like Abaddon all over again. Oh god. Got it. So, we got the station commander, we got the order recruiter, and we got One-Eyed Joe. And we're supposed to talk to this guy, so let's go talk to him. Alright, wanna talk? Hello, I'm new here. Hey kid, you're one of those farmer plants down there, right? What brought you here? I've come looking for adventure. Well, the Zen Terragon around, they're definitely gonna get yourself an adventure. The galaxy is a dangerous place. The name of the place is Babylon. You're now in the middle of a war. If you want to achieve anything, you should consider joining a faction. Have someone watching your back. Like joining a faction? Yes, see that guy over there with the green markings on his coat? He's an order recruiter. If you want to join the order, he's your best shot. But he won't take you seriously unless you have a decent ship. AKA, you're kind of a laughing stock right now. You're just terrible. Anyway, I can help you with that. Of course, there are other factions. Since you're new here, I can fill you in with your current situation if you want. But really, I think only the Order has any chance of ever winning this war. So why are you helping me? I don't really know. Maybe I see something in your eyes. That fire I used to have. Look in my eyes. What do you see? The cult of personality. Alright, so, okay, can you get me a better ship then? Better ship? Okay, there's a deal. Got a couple of old banshee holes here in the station. Fixed them up myself, you know. Flying like an eagle, at least in theory. First, do me a favor, would you? I'm having some trouble with one of the local pirates. Name is Scurvy. He hijacked one of my caravans and stole a special container from me. But find him, convince him, give it back what he stole. And like then what? Bring the package back to me, and you'll get your new banshee. Got it? Well, not completely new, but it will do. Oh, and one very important thing. Don't forget to use your ship's cruise mode, usually activated by sea. Unless you change the controls, you twit. It will make a long journeys much faster. Give it a try. Anyway, here, got a trace of the package. It'll help you find Scurvy. Just take a look at your navigation map and you'll see him. So, let's ask a few questions. Sure, kid, ask away. So, like, who are you, anyway? Well, I'm nothing, just a shadow. You know, Shadow of the Empire. That one game with Dash Rep. No, there are times when I meant something, you know? Joseph Hawkes. Joseph Hawkes. Federation General, a hero. So proud of myself I was. Yes, I was in commander of the northern wing of the suppression forces the Federation sent to fight the aliens, you know. We gathered all our strength, all these shiny new big ships and everything. That bastard Triton sent us out there to be slaughtered. These creatures torn apart our ships. Nothing dangerous, he said. Trustworthy intelligence. Mindless Zen life form, he said. Seems like you took your defeat personally. 2 of my sons were there, you know. Both died in the first 5 minutes of battle. I didn't like them anyway, but it still kind of sucks. I wanted to die there too, but this is one of the little things called EEHC, Emergency Evacuation of High Commanders. Didn't let me. You know how it works. The entire command bridge disconnects from the mothership and automatically launches back to safety. It's kind of a dick move to the rest of the crew, but I'm alive, right? I couldn't even die with my sons. There's my reward for 40 years of service in the damned Federation. Screw it! These guys are jerks. Yeah, I do have to watch my voice here. So how did you end up here? I walked in, sat on this chair. Are you stupid? I want to ask about something else. So, like, what happened to your eye? One day I was really hungry, so I ate it with pepper and soy sauce. Of course the law's out of battle. Any more stupid questions? Yes, I would ask you many more stupid questions. So what do you know about these aliens? Curious about the Zengatarn? Huh? I can't even barely pronounce it. I bet you didn't have a chance to satisfy your hunger for information on your farmer's plan down there, did you? I know it's like Miami and Hawaii combined at once there, but, you know, you should at least read a book, damn it. Federation's policy is strict about telling civilians the real news. They prefer to feed you with distorted crap. Well, I think people should know what's really going on out here, man. It's like aliens everywhere. They're abducting our children. Zengaten are a species that we came across while exploring this part of the galaxy. Colored planets with a low-grade organic civilization. Technology, as far as I can see, is partially biological. The ships look like something alive. Well, I'm no scientist, you know. I'm just some guy with an eye patch. So I know it, they suddenly became aggressive and destroyed our drones at Jumpgate. The Federation considers the aliens a threat. They even gave them their name, Zengatan. Oh, there's a guy showing up here. Which means something like outside aggressor. Shortly after, the Federation decided to wipe them out for the sake of humanity. Ha 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 ha. So, like, what happened next? Next, the Federation sent a new Jumpgate there. It took almost 3 years to deliver our carrier ships. Squadron jumped in. They thought they'd kill them with just one squadron. Next thing we know, thousands of Zengatan ships came out of our Jumpgate and attacked the far colonies, spreading across the galaxy like a plague. From our Jumpgates, ironic, huh? We just couldn't believe they'd build such a huge armada in 3 years. We thought we'd squish them with our thumb. Humanity is so arrogant. So, like, then what happened? The Federation had sent a so-called suppression force, large armada of our newest ships. Some of them had been built with the help of Mars bars. Unfortunately, when the help of our alien friends wasn't enough. Our armada was almost totally destroyed. Only a few small squadrons survived. Then the lockdown was initiated. Dun dun dun! And we were left to face to face with the Zengatarn. It's like we were locked up in a cage with a tiger. You know, he's eventually going to eat you. It's only a matter of time. You heard of tigers, right? They're from Earth. Are you? I've heard of tigers, you idiot. There is a skull on this farming planet of yours. No offense, kid. I just told you I'd heard of tigers. Tell me something else. Sure, Ken, ask away. Thank you for your help. Never mind. Not at all, kid. So, actually, tell me something about factions. Our four major human factions, the far colonies. Order, freedom, fanatics, and pirates. And there are also neutrals, which don't belong to any faction. Those neutral bastards. I know what you mean. How do I join one of these factions except for those neutral bastards? That depends on what faction you have in mind. Feel free to ask me about a particular faction. I might be able to help. Can you tell me about these Order faction? They seem very on the ball of things. Is there anything particular you want to know about the Order? So, like, where do they come from? I don't know anything about them. I'm new here. I just came into being a few minutes ago. Just let me be, man. Well, the Order's a faction is one of the left suppression forces, which were sent here by the Federation to bring down the Zengatarn. Zengatarn! I think I like saying that now. After the defeat, they tried to regroup and reorganize here. That's how the Order was created. For better or worse. So, something else. What do you think about them, these Order people? Well, I'm not sure about them. Maybe they will save us all. Or maybe they'll just piss off the Zengatarn even more. At least it seems like they're trying to do something about it. So one more thing. Is the Order hiring? I believe so. Test your luck and try to enlist. All I need to know about them. Except maybe the Freedom faction. Tell me about them. Is there anything particular you want to know about the Freedoms? So what's the history of freedom, like, beyond just the concept of freedom? Freedom was formed by a local billionaire, Selek Jaredin. He refused to join the Order after the lockdown and hired local merc traders and Federation soldiers. That's how the Freedom faction was created. Sound like a bunch of libertarians to me. So that's all I need to know about them. What about these fanatics? Is there anything particular you want to know about the fanatics? So, what's the history of the fanatics? Well, as I've heard, after lockdowns, people started going crazy. The Order and the Freedom gathered them together and sent them away to some planet. That's pretty much all I know. These seems like interesting people. Is there anything else you want to know about them? What do you think about these fanatics? Honestly, I don't know what to think. Cool. So are the fanatics hiring? Well, the fanatics are quite a close community. I've never heard of anyone joining them willingly. Besides, they won't let you close. They've heard they've lost any stranger approaching them. They've heard that some of the Freedom faction actually trade with them. They might know more. Interesting. So let's talk more about the Freedom people. What do you think about them? Well, they seem okay. At least they aren't trying to screw everybody over like the pirates. Well, that's one thing, I guess. Are they hiring? I don't know anything about them personally, but I am sure one of the Freedom guys can help you with that. It's all I need to know. So, can I ask you more personal questions? Two alien races. There we go. Right. I can tell a bit about this guy's driving me nuts. All this exposition guys. I'm trying to get you, like, informed, like, what's going on in this universe, but he just keeps talking and talking. This guy's voice is all gravelly and crap. I could tell you a bit about the alien races. Well, of course, you've heard of the Zengarten, a plague of the far colonies. There is also the Narmars, a technologically advanced race and our ally. And of course, we cannot forget about the Urgreks. They are a long-extinct race of whose technology humanity based their most precious invention, jump gates. There are also several so-called minor races. Let's talk about these minorities. Well, there aren't much to say. There are several minor races the Federation came across while exploring the galaxy. They are very different. Some are our friends, others, well, we don't maintain any contact, because they stink. But since they don't have FTL technology, it hardly matters. Among them, probably only the Throggy are worth your attention. And yes, they are one of the minor races, as some elitists call them. Still pretty nice people, if you ask me. Tell me about these Throggy. They're a pretty developed civilization, but they are never able to create any FTL technology. In fact, they're stuck on the opening screen. They can't even select the first ship. Anyway, sorry, wrong game. So until our intervention, they were isolated in our star system. And now, well, we established contact with them. As far as I know, we trained them some goods and industrial equipment. I don't think they were given our jump gate technology yet. Or if there are any plans to do so. Though the Throggy would have been a great addition to the Federation. Don't get me wrong, Narmars are great and all, but they are still too alien for us to really understand them. What about these Urgreks? Well, there's enough material for a history lesson. For all we know, the Urgreks were a highly developed alien race, which inhabited our galaxy long before humanity. We can still find remains of their civilization all over our colonies. These jerks just kind of left all their crap everywhere. It's kind of annoying. Then they come back to clean it up. In fact, our Urgrek Rex and technology found inside allowed humanity to advance so quickly in interstellar travels and colonize this part of the galaxy. So where are they now? Are they like in Acapulco or something like that? Or Tahiti? No one knows. No one knows. We've only seen the ruins of their civilization so far, some of which are millions of years old, but nothing suggests that they're still alive. What about these Narmars guys? They seem like captain folks. Narmars were named by humans after the system Narma and Jalad at Trinaga, in which we first encountered them during our explorations. They're an alien race, which are in union with the Federation of Independent Worlds. As us, they are much more advanced technology than us, except for jump gate technology. In this area, we're way ahead. That's why we hold it over their heads and keep them in line. The jorks. Our exchange technologies and resources. Simply put, we give them jump gates, and they give us power sources fair and square. You can come across their weapons and engines even here in the far colonies. You can recognize them by finding violet color. So are there any of these Narmars around here? I want to shake their hand for giving me ultimate power. Of course not. Narmars aren't allowed to enter Federation systems, just as humans aren't allowed to enter theirs. Let me explain how it works, kid. Narmars are the best sources of effective energy technologies we have. And they give us their technologies only because we have something to offer back. That's why aliens aren't permitted in human territory. The Federation guards its secrets. You seem like a bunch of jerks. So about these these xenomorphs that you try to kill your face. Zarangatarn are the species we came across while exploring this part of the galaxy. A couple of planets with a low-grade organic civilization. Where are you going over this, didn't he? Okay, then we need... the ship looks like something alive. Well, I'm not an expert on this matter. I'm just a guy with an eye patch. So now they suddenly become aggressive and destroyed all our drones and jump gate. The Federation considers these aliens a threat. They even gave them their name, Zengatarn, which means something like outside aggressor. Shortly after the Federation decided to wipe them out, for the sake of humanity, they said. So, like, what happened next? Is that when all your kids died? Next, the Federation spent a new jump gate there. It took almost 3 years to deliver it. Okay. Okay, so basically our location. I don't know how to enter their system. They blocked our jump gate somehow. I've heard some weird rumors. I've heard that Order Scouts somehow enter the Zangatarn border systems. Freedom mercenaries somehow retrieve artifacts from old settlements deep in alien-infested territory. But the fanatics are sending their ambassadors to Zangatarn. So I'm sure there is a way. I just don't know how. And you know what? These guys keep popping up in the background. I mean, and you know what? I want to know. Let's tell you about this Federation place. It seems awesome. Federation's political structure includes over 1,000 human colonized worlds. In fact, the Federation is humanity. The Federation is ruled by a High Council and a President. Before the lockdown, the last President was Valerina Killa, who was the one who initiated the lockdown, as far as I know. I don't know what kind of nationality Killa is supposed to be as far as people goes, but anyway. He was the one who initiated the lockdown, as far as I know, but actually it's mostly bureaucracy. Most of the control is in the hands of the corporations, as you know. So why did the Federation abandon us and leave us to our own devices? Well, they wanted to make sure the Zangatarn couldn't invade the Federation core system, so after the suppression forces defeated, the President gave the order to destroy the jump gate, link the 4 colonies to the rest of the Federation. Now we're all stuck here. So why can't we just, recalibrate another jump gate and channel back the Federation core systems? The far colonies are called far for a reason. Because they're far. Really far, man. To begin colonizing this area, we waited 35 years for our carrier ships to transport the jump gate here. It wasn't any jump gate. It was one of the most advanced, powerful, and expensive jump gates ever built. We have zero chance to create one like it on this side, especially now that they were at war with Zangatarn. So, tell you about this lockdown. When the suppression forces was defeated, the Federation government initiated the lockdown to destroy the massive jump gate and link the far colonies to the rest of the Federation systems. After that, we were trapped here, face to face with the Zangatarn, locked in a cage with a tiger. Tight, like a tiger. Our people came up with a new name for the far colonies. They call it the VoidExpanse these days. Name drop. Let's tell you about the Suppression Force. The Suppression Force was large fleet modern human ships sent here to deal with the Zangatarn threat. There was a huge battle over the border of the far colonies. Our fleet was almost entirely destroyed. So, how did that happen? Were you, in charge and get everyone killed? I don't know for sure, but it seemed like our forces were overwhelmed. Zangatarn somehow built thousands of ships in less than a few years. The Suppression Force destroyed most of them, but the cost of losing the entire fleet and any further chance of winning the war. Well, that sucks. Tell me about the far colonies. One of the most ambitious projects in the history of the human race. About 200 years ago, the Federation sent probes to every part of the galaxy. They were sent to explore worlds and find useful minerals and resources. About 50 years ago, one of the probes sent back data about this part of the galaxy. Little old worlds, tons of natural resources, and cerazonite? I'm guessing that's like terbium, or dilithium crystals or something. A very rare ore in which our energy sources work. They can fly a middle-sized ship for a year on 1 cube of serotonin. We're going to call it serotonin. The Federation decided to colonize this part of the galaxy. It was rather distant from the core system, so they built a pair of supermassive jump gates, delivered one of them to the far colonies. Then, colonization began. So, what happened next? For a decade, everything was fine. The far colonies developed and lived in prosperity, until we stumbled across the Zangatarn. Then everything went to hell. So, this VoidExpanse thing. VoidExpanse is what we call the far colonies these days. It's a joke, of course, but behind this joke there's a bitter truth. No one wants to know we're here. No one can reach us, rescue us, and no one cares. For people outside this region, we're just an empty space on the map. It kinda sucks. And that, goodbye. I want to talk to this guy. Not yet. We're not going to worry about that right now. Ooh, a shop. Station store? Alright, cool. So you just try and drop. Alright. Well, you've been waiting here for probably about 10-15 minutes, maybe longer. I have this many Ds? Sweet. Hanger. Alright, so you can, change out things to your ship here. This is pretty sweet. I think... Oops. So we got our mission. I think. And journal. There we go. Package for Banshee. I should find the pirate named Scurvy and retrieve packages he stole from One-Eyed Joe. I should also try to using the cruise mode of the ship will make the trip much faster. So let's go and show them the map. Oh, we can actually zoom. That's good. So he is out here somewhere. We're gonna undock. So I'm guessing those merchants and things like that show up are just like people that are docking with the station. You can like talk to them while they're here. Oh my god! Okay, we didn't run into the ship. Alright, mini-map. See current active missions, jump gates, enemies. Finally, this is the range of your radar. Shows how many surrounding areas are displayed here. Okay. Got it. So we are going to go this way. We use cruise mode. And be all like, hey, we're going really fast. And I really, really, really like the background in this game. You see? This distant space is actually distant. It's not like, oh, the star is suddenly moving by you or something like that. It's going to be like really slow, which you can see a little bit moving here. But, you know, it's not going to be like Star Trek, where suddenly all the stars are passing by. And this is going to be a little disconcerting, perhaps. Alright, oh no, we got guys coming to kill me. Oh my god. I guess we have to, like, kill this guy first. Pirate, go away! Hooray! Ooh, grappling containers. I'll just take all. There we go. We got a container, I guess. Hello, Scurvy. You're almost dead, but... Oh, never. Alright, enough to speak. I don't want to talk to this guy, like... So, what would you like to talk about? I want to see your package. I mean, what package, man? I don't know anything about your package. This is an insult. I'm an honest tradesman. Give me the package. Give me the package now. Oh, that package. Well, hypothetically, if I had it, I would give it to you, but not for free. I have to feed my family. I'd give it over for, let's say, 500D? Deal? Tell me about your family. Are they delicious? My family? Okay, I have a wife. The name is, Molly, and I have two sons, Tango and Gash. So, how old are these sons of yours? Tango and Gash. How old, 5? Both of them? That seems unusual. Yeah, they're twins, that's right. My wife has a lot of trouble with them mischievous kids. Haha. So, what's your wife's name again? I forgot. I'm an idiot. Wife's name, Melanie, that's right. Melanie. You just said her name was Molly. Ah, done. Okay, you got me. Take this package and leave me alone. What a tenacious bastard. How about you go fix your life, guy? Mind your business. You got a package? Oh, okay. Now, we need to take it back to Continental. You got your package. Now, get lost. He sounds a lot like me. I don't know if I feel cool about that. Alright, cruise mode! Woohoo! So I think this is like the first mission. And I think once I get the thing delivered here, I'll probably call it the first episode. It's a very talky episode, but we got to get a lot of exposition. So you guys are up to speed on what's this, the universe of this game. I do mean universe. Oh, that's a huge universe. Oh, there's order, freedom, pirates, and aliens. Yes. Oh.
Shields down.
Whoops. Ouch. Dock.
Docking.
There we go. Oh, Graf, doing stupid gravelly voice again. Why do I keep doing this? Repair, fuel, reuse, recycle. Okay, One-Eyed Joe. Hey, I got that package you wanted. Ah, I say you got my package. Yes. Reason with scurvy, did you? Good job. These pirates are getting worse by the hour. Damn Morgulis. Mogwai. He gives you a lot of trouble these days. As I promised, your new hull is waiting for you in the storage. As you can see, it's much better than yours. It has 2 weapon mounts. 2 weapon mounts? Like, better than 1? Yes, it means you can mount 2 weapons at the same time, you twit. By the time you bind your weapons to different mouse buttons, special control for that in your inventory next to the weapon slots. It's currently important for you to learn how to assign weapons to different groups. Mouse buttons, Joe, I think you should stop drinking.
New level.
Yeah, probably right, kid. Okay, you probably need some consumables to keep your ship together during the fight, right? Consumables? Yeah, a special container that you can put in your ship's consumable slot. Allow you to quickly restore shields, repair your hull, do all sorts of crazy shit, like replenish fuel and even restock your ammunition. These containers are rather expensive, but I can give you a couple of them in exchange for your little services. What kind of services? You see, here in the far colonies, there are a lot of really valuable minerals. Minerals. I need a drink. That's the reason why the Federation tried to expand in this direction in the first place. Minerals from here can be used for almost anything. Anything at all, from weapons crafting, station construction, medical devices, etc. These minerals can be extracted from almost any asteroid around here with a special mining device. It's a little short on miners right now, so you can help me with that. Bring me 50 pieces of Glypsis ore, and I'll give you, let's say, 5 consumables to mend your ship. Deal? That sounds fair. I don't really know what sounds fair yet, because I'm rather new to the galaxy, and I'd rather be chasing down criminals on my own personal investigation squad. Hence the sunglasses. And you better start mining before I change my mind, you douchebag. Don't forget to buy an equipment, a civilian mining device in the store. Alright. Can you get me some better equipment? Oh, you won't find anything interesting here. This is a godforsaken place. Don't even know why I live here. Even the merchants rarely visit it. It just sucks. Why don't I move? Just check your star map and look for a system with high tech levels. That's where all the good stuff is. It's displayed as a cog in the system information tooltip when you select a particular system. Different station types also have different types of equipment. For example, if you need guns, visit a military station. They will have the best assortment of weapons. Cool. Get more guns. Goodbye. So, Station Commander, what's up? I am always up for a good chat. Do you have any jobs? Right now, I've got a bounty contract if you're interested. Yes, I am. Okay, listen up. A pirate lieutenant was recently spotted in the system. I bet he's doing reconnaissance. We have to act swiftly. Eliminate this pirate lieutenant and come back to me for a reward. So, bounty hunter jobs. Why are you still here? Now come back. Don't come back until you kill the pirate. Now go. Can you give me better equipment? Just check your star map, you idiot. Yes. Alright, so we're gonna undock here. And we're probably gonna call this an episode. I think I'll probably take a few minutes break and start on the next one for you. How does that sound, guys? But you'll have to wait a day or two to actually see it. So until next time, everybody. Toodles! Woohoo!